The weekly reading for Sagittarius. I'm back after having a week off last week. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. The first card that I pulled is the Five of Pentacles. And basically what I'm getting with this card is that you have really depleted yourself. You have given a lot of different parts of yourself away to people. You have given your power away. And you're really feeling depleted right now. And basically the message that's coming through from Spirit is that you need to fill your own cup. You need to take back your power, and you need to recharge your battery. This is the Charity card in the tarot deck. But basically what I'm getting with this is that you have really given more than what you have received. And this doesn't have to be money. This can be energy. This can be time. This can be your mental space. And that's basically what I'm getting with this card is, like I said, you've just given away a lot of parts of yourself. And it's time to call those parts back. And it's time to step back into your power again. And what I got with this card, the Watchtower of the North, this is the Winter card. What I'm getting with this is that last year, especially the end of last year, the winter months were really hard on you. And that's when a lot of this took place. But it's been ongoing. And this is all about a pattern with you. You get into this pattern. And you don't even know why you've been in this pattern, but you have. And this is all about breaking those cycles and really looking at why you do things the same way that you do them, and releasing things that no longer serve you and doing something different. You know, just kind of the other message that I'm getting right now is that with the spring is that it's going to be a rebirth. Okay, and so you're going to emerge even stronger. But this is going to really involve you making some serious changes in your life and really looking at what you want and not what you don't want. Because you keep manifesting more of what you don't want into your life. And the reason why is because you keep focusing your attention on what you don't want, okay? It's like, okay, I know I want this, but I don't want that. But, you know, I'm focusing all my energy on what I don't want, because I'm so scared that's what's going to happen. And guess what happens? You manifest what you don't want. So this is all about being in a place of faith and being very, very confident and clearing those fears and doubts that you have. You have the Ten of Staves. And the Staves is the traditional wands and the traditional tarot. And this is an action card. And you do have a 10. So this is a completion of a cycle. And the message that's coming through from Spirit is that you are being divinely guided to take certain steps, okay? Now, a lot of times we need to sit back and we need to wait on the universe to bring us what we want. But sometimes the universe will ask us to take certain steps, okay? And so the message that I'm getting with this is that you could be seeing signs. You could be receiving spiritual guidance. And some kind of clarity on some situations of steps that you're guided to take. And the message is to go ahead and take those. See, now we have the rebirth card to clarify the Ten of Staves. And once again, this goes along with that spring that I said, that everything just kind of came to a head, came to a boil in the winter months. And I'm even sensing that you've had some tower moments. Some things have came crashing down, and some realizations of why that you do things the way that you do, and that you really need to make some serious changes in your life because it's just not working the way that it has been. Because now you have the rebirth card. And this is all about that springtime I was talking about. Now, granted, this looks like a winter card. But the energy that I'm getting is that whole spring rebirth, and that everything is about to be made new, and you're going to step into some new cycles. Brand new cycles. That's amazing. That's a wonderful energy. You've got the Nine of Swords. This means that you have lost sleep. You've stayed awake at night worrying. You've really been in your head. You've been overthinking. You've had a lot of anxiety. And I feel like a lot of this is you're being too hard on yourself. Maybe you feel like you've made some mistakes. Well, there are no mistakes on this journey, okay? Everything is being divinely guided. And so everything has happened that has brought you where you are now, okay? So there are no mistakes. Now, sometimes we get sidetracked, we get sidelined, and we take little paths. You know, we get off the beaten path, but we still make it to our destination. It's just we've experienced more lessons and more learning. And what I've learned about lessons, have you ever noticed that the same lessons repeat themselves? It's because you haven't learned it the first time, and every time it's harder. So really make sure that you are learning these repeat lessons so that they do not repeat, okay? To clarify that, we have the Service card. And this is all about, this is, once again, is like that Charity card right there. Sorry if you hear my dogs. Once again, like that Charity card right there. And this is all about giving to others and not giving to yourself. Okay? And the message that I'm getting is that you give in order to receive. Okay? You're like, okay, well, if I give this and give this part of myself and give this part of myself, I will receive back. Well, see, that's wrong. You need to start by giving to yourself. And then you will align to and manifest somebody into your life who will meet you equally. It will be an equal energetic exchange of energy. It will not be so draining. And notice this is an 1111 card. This is a twin flame card. Okay, twin flame message came through. And now we have the Six of Staves. And this is where you want to be, okay? This is that action card, okay? And you see it looks like a celebration. This is where you want to be, and this is where you're headed to. This is coming, okay? It's just you have to believe it. You have to know that this is coming. You know, it's the type of energy that I'm getting is that, you know, you do have people rooting for you, but don't, you know, I'm not trying to take away from that, but make sure you are the one that is rooting for you. Make sure that you are the one that's filling your own cup. Stay very, very focused on what you want more of. And the other message that came through is other people see how much progress you've made on this journey, how far you've come. It's almost like a victory card. Now you have the Moon, okay? And the Moon is all about illusions, okay? And usually when you get the Moon card, it's got to do with fears, okay? This has got to do with things that you cannot see. It's almost like you have been believing something to be true, and then you have found out that it wasn't true. This can also be about facing your shadow side, okay? We all have a shadow side, and the Sun and the Moon shadow each other. So the Moon is also about the shadow side, about the illusions, about facing whatever it is inside of you that you need to shine light upon, okay? There's parts of you that you need to really look at. That's the message that came through for that. You have the Eight of Swords card. This is the feeling left for dead, betrayed, abandoned. Just, man, you have fought so many battles. You fought so hard, and you're just exhausted, and you've been left for dead. And this is how you're feeling right now, you know, and you've been in this energy for a while. But once again, you're approaching this right here because you got to look at victory differently, okay? Victory is not looking at this in a bad way. Looking at this as, look at how much soul growth you have experienced as a result of everything that you've been through. And once you master those repeat lessons that I was talking about, those repeat lessons, you will be able to move on, and you'll be able to be in this energy here. Because to clarify the Eight of Swords, we have the universe has my back. So the universe always has your back and is always working for you, always. So know this. and get out of your own way. And really, whatever situation or circumstances you find yourself in, accept them. Do not resist them. Because when we resist them, we anchor them in, and we want them to move. We want this energy to flow. So don't resist it. Just let it come and go. Okay? And don't judge it. Don't label it. Just, it is what it is. You do have the Moon card. Again, twice you have the Moon card. Okay? And this is, and some of this is fears. Some of this is releasing your fears and realizing releasing your fears and doubts of what you feel like you deserve and what you feel like. And this was in the last reading that I did too, Sagittarius. Knowing that you deserve more and that it's going to come and it's going to happen. It's almost like that energy of I'm just always just right there and it never quite happens. The reason why is because you're losing faith. But the other message I'm getting with this Moon card is facing your shadow side. All of those parts of you that you have not wanted to face, you have hidden from, you have ran from. Really shine light on them. And that is where your fears are at. Your fears are in your shadow side. Okay, to clarify that, we have the Temple Path. What I'm getting with this is do some meditating, some, contemplating. Spend time out in nature. Connect to your higher power, okay? But not just that, connect to your higher self. There is power in your own higher self. Don't just count on power outside of yourself. Yes, it's great to have a higher power. It's great to have faith in a higher power right here. But also know your own power and claim it. Claim that power. It's yours. This video is going to be a little bit longer than the others. And then we have the Journey card. And what I'm getting with this is this could be a physical journey. You could be getting ready to embark on a physical journey. Sometimes this is a spiritual journey, but I'm taking this. This could be moving for a job. This could be making some changes. This is all about physical changes. It doesn't necessarily have to be about a move, but it could be changing jobs. It could be changing locations. But this is all about physical change. And it could be taking a physical trip. Expectation. What I'm getting with this is that you are feeling like people have high expectations of you. And this scares you as well, okay? And what you need to do with that is you need to just do what's best for you and don't worry about what anybody else needs, thinks, feels, none of that. Okay, so don't worry about what others expect of you. And stop worrying about what others think about you too. That message came through. Gift. The universe wants to give you a gift, but they want you to be open to receive it. And this means getting out of your way and releasing those fears and doubts and having faith and stop trying to do it all yourself. You're tired. Look how tired you are. You're tired. Stop trying to do it all yourself and open up to the abundance of the universe, because the universe wants to give you a gift. Okay? That message came through loud and clear. I did pull one love card, one of the romance angel cards, okay? And I've been trying to pull at least one in my readings today. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So I feel like this here goes along with this one about you being guided to take some steps, take some action, okay? And whatever that is, Spirit is letting you know it's all right. You are safe, okay? You are safe. Yes, this was a beautiful reading, Sagittarius. In the description of the video, I'm going to include my contact information if you want a personal reading. They are $40, and you can pay through Cash App or PayPal. And I will include all those details in the description of the video. Thank you.